When you think about creating a pitch or any form of communication, it's not just about the information you're sharing. It's about making a genuine communication or connection with the audience. And to do this effectively, there are 5 questions you can ask yourself. These questions are not just steps in a process, but pathways to deeper understanding and connection. I'm Gabrys, Managing Vice President at Gartner, and I help Gartner clients tackle difficult leadership problems like politics, communications and storytelling, and how to be a more persuasive leader. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 questions that you can use to prepare yourself to be a more persuasive communicator. And at the end, I'm going to share our action plan to help you excel in your new executive role. Question 1. What is the outcome or change that you want to accomplish as a result of this communication? Get clear on your intentions. Why are you communicating in the first place? What change are you hoping to see? What will your audience do differently as a result? This can be an action, a shared idea, maybe a new behavior. It could be anything from allocating more resources to building greater understanding or support. Remember, if you're not aiming to create some kind of change, why communicate at all? Even in what seems like the most mundane, maybe a status report, there's an opportunity to influence, to advocate for your work, maybe to connect and partner on a deeper level with your audience. Number 2, what does the person or people receiving this pitch want to know? Empathy is at the heart of effective communication. It's about understanding the needs, desires, and the world of the person you're communicating with. So ask yourself, what are they looking for in this interaction? What might they expect? How can what I'm sharing help them meet their goals or ease their concerns? This isn't just about getting what you want. It's about creating a dialogue that is mutually beneficial and grounded in a shared purpose. It is the intersection between what you want and what they want, where you ground your communication, ground your narrative. Question 3. What is the receiver likely to hear? We all listen through our own filters, our experiences, our biases, and our current preoccupations. So it's important to consider not just what you're saying, but how it will be heard. Will they hear an opportunity or will they hear a threat? This awareness can help you tailor your message so it's received in the spirit it's intended and open doors to genuine engagement rather than the possibility of misunderstanding or resistance. Question number 4. What are the top 3 questions that they are likely to ask you, and do you have an answer? Now that you know how to frame your narrative to achieve that change, to be empathetic and bypass audience filters, you should be better prepared to anticipate questions your audience might have in response. This is a really powerful way to prepare. It shows you thought about their perspective and shows you're ready to engage in an honest and open exchange. Now, if this is a high-stakes communication, you may want to road test your messages with someone who possibly better understands your audience's perspectives and can act as a guide to help you fine-tune your message. But don't expect to be able to predict and anticipate everything. This is all about accepting the opportunity to be vulnerable. Acknowledge that you don't have all the answers, but you're committed to finding them together. And question number 5. Are they ready to hear what you have to say? Just because you want to share your message doesn't mean they're ready to hear it. Now, this isn't just about whether your audience wants to hear your message, but whether they're in a place where they can hear it. Sometimes the best thing we can do is recognize that the timing isn't right. Choose an approach to the conversation that is going to be a little different, or maybe even at a different time. It's really about meeting people where they are, not where we want them to be. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you don't get to communicate what you want. Just consider going back to question 1 and possibly reframing it. You could maybe engage them in a series of communications, or you may choose to wait. Incorporating these questions into your approach to communication is an excellent way to ensure that your message is heard and understood. It's a practice of empathy, courage, and vulnerability. Key ingredients not just for effective communication, but for being a better leader. If you found this useful, and you'd like to become a more persuasive leader, visit Gartner.com to download our action plan to help you make a fast impact in your new executive role.